Hey guys, welcome to Co-op Factor. In this video, I'm gonna talk about Outriders on the Xbox Series S. Now, this game has been optimized for the new generation of consoles and it runs smooth and looks beautiful. All the captured footage you see here has been recorded in 1080p 60 FPS. First, I'm gonna talk about the game in general, some pros, some cons, and after that I'm going to present the co-op factor of Outriders. Now, this game, developed by Square Enix and People Can Fly, is a third-person looter-shooter action RPG set in a sci-fi universe in which humans set out to colonize the distant planet Enoch following the destruction of their own planet. You, the protagonist, are part of an elite special forces squad called the Outriders, and you are in charge of keeping the peace and kicking the ass if need be in this new world. Of course, things go bad right at the beginning, and while you are caught in some sort of alien storm, your body becomes supercharged, giving you the ability to choose your superpower. That's right, shooting is good, but powers are better. You pick between 4 classes, which are the Devastator, the Trickster, the Pyromancer, and the Technomancer. These classes play really different, each having 8 abilities, which you unlock as you level up, with 3 distinct talent trees in which you invest class points in order to get the most out of your favorite abilities. Now let me tell you what I personally believe this game does well, and what it does horribly wrong. Outriders is a looter shooter in the most basic of sense, and this is my main issue with the game. The main second and third focus is just the looting and shooting. Because of this, I personally believe everything else suffers badly. The story, for example, is laughably bad sometimes. The characters following you around are most of the time annoying and uninteresting. They don't have enough meaningful interactions with the protagonists throughout the campaign, but somehow you are meant to care for them like they are your own family or something. The dialogue is hilarious, with the characters swearing and saying the most cringe shit sometimes.
Jacob. Same shit, different planet.
Oczywiście.
Wait. Is there a refrigerator around?
A refrigerator?
Yeah, a fucking refrigerator. You know what a fucking refrigerator is?
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, thank God. Now get inside.
What?
Get inside the refrigerator. The light will protect you.
That is the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
I saw it somewhere.
That's not gonna happen. But I won.
It's done. Fuck him.
You, the hero, the protagonist, the immortal, superpowered, badass motherfucker, the outer human being that has powers equal to gods, are the biggest tool in the galaxy. You always do whatever the fuck anybody asks of you. And I mean anybody, regardless how shitty they treat you. They could be the worst assholes on the planet, but you serve everybody without question, while always having a pissed off expression on your face and saying cringe shit because you gotta hate yourself.
We came from their side. You got any intel for us?
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's good to have you back. Now go beat that Aldridge ass for us.
Worst fucking day.
The fact is, the main hero has no name, no personality, no real backstory, no emotions, no ambition, no fucking purpose whatsoever. Not to mention that you're probably the weakest altered on the entire planet. In cutscenes you are shown to have incredible power, but during gameplay you can only use like 3 abilities at any one time, and those just as secondary or support abilities for a little extra damage or some crowd control, while the gun still remaining your primary source of damage in combat. The thing this game does right is the shooting and looting. Shocker, I know. The effects are good, and it's quite satisfying when you manage to clear an encounter. There are 15 world tiers determining the difficulty of the overall experience, and if you ever feel overwhelmed, you can always switch between world tiers on the spot. The loot is also a plus. Customizing is easy and fun, although you have to grind in order to get exactly what you are looking for. Customization is fun, and there are so many mods you can try out for your weapons and armor, and if you have that one piece of gear you really like and don't want to change, you can just level it up to your current world tier max level and keep using it, as long as you have the materials, of course. The classes are a real plus as well. They are interesting and fun to try out, but in order to see how each class plays out, you have to create a new character every time. So it would be best to see a class tutorial video first in order to pick what's best for you, which class suits your best playstyle, I mean. The co-op in this game is simple and efficient. It uses a drop-in drop-out system so that you can easily find other players to play with. Playing co-op is a lot better than playing solo. A party can be comprised of maximum 3 players. Now, I played through the first 20 levels solo, but it was definitely more enjoyable when my brother also joined the fight. Twice the firepower is twice the fun, actually. The harder you set the world tier, the more you realize you kinda need the help. When playing co-op, the game difficulty and enemies scale to the level of the host, always. So it would be best for a higher level player to join a lower level host than the other way around. In order to play co-op, you either invite or join other players before you enter the game in the lobby, or if you are already in game, you have to be at one of the camps and use the matchmaking console. The players will always spawn at the location of the host. However frustrating, players can't trade gear or resources between them. A major disappointment, but apparently everybody is out for themselves. Loot is generated randomly for every player, including the mission rewards. Another thing that is fair but potentially problematic is that when in co-op, if one player initiates a transition to another area, all others have to accept it or else it is cancelled in a set amount of time. So if you are talking to your teammates, then this is fine, but joining with random players that are in a menu or looking at their gear, you might have to wait a lot of time before progressing the game. In conclusion, this is a decent game. The visuals are nice, the shooting and customizing is great, the co-op element is helpful, and playing it on the Series S is awesome. In truth, you don't play this game for the rich story or the RPG elements, but that doesn't mean you won't have fun with it. Now, would I spend full price for this game? Hell no. This is a game that is best picked up when it is on sale, or if you do happen to have an Xbox Game Pass subscription, then you can download it for free there. Well guys, this was Outriders on the Xbox Series S. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.